Now you talk about the need for new technology interventions. What is it that we need? While there are a number of interventions which come in, but as you look at these interventions, I think there is a constant and a continuous need for R&D that has to continue for newer innovations to happen. If we look at continuous R&D happening, we also need to see how we could have improved capacities, both in terms of human resource and infrastructure, to keep pace with this advancement in technology. And once we have been able to do that, it's very important for us to engage with all stakeholders, from the researchers to the industry, to the farmers, to all who are involved, and of course the policymakers. Because only with that will we have new models of partnership. So clearly, our focus has to be threefold. We need to look at investing clearly in R&D, newer technologies, cutting edge technologies, looking at how we set up centers of technology advancement, building in human resource infrastructure, and creating innovative models of partnership. Over these many years, these are some of the key technologies which have mattered, which have made a difference to where we are today. From transgenics to molecular breeding to the omics revolution to genome editing to precision agriculture in different phases. And these technologies have moved from the laboratory to the field and now to the market. They've also impacted our societal development. You also look at what really then are those key areas that we need or we are currently doing in different levels to be able to take forward these technology advancement. Many discussions that I've had with the ICR, with the vice chancellors of many agricultural universities, we've been discussing the need for setting up of these advanced technology units or technology advancement centers where you look at cutting edge technologies. You look at just not developing new cutting edge technologies, but adoption of these technologies for deployment and then making an impact. And clearly, these are the technologies that we are talking about. Fast rate integration for improved varieties through any of the mechanisms that you may have, whether it is conventional or speed breeding or many others. You look at genome editing, we have large number of technologies. I know we are looking at now the regulatory ecosystem to try and see how that gets resolved in terms of having a very clear direction of how they need to move. But research in this area is moving. We're looking at the soil health management, innovative irrigation technologies. You're looking at bringing in food production, adapting food production to climate change. You look at precision agriculture, the whole area of big data, blockchain. All these are so important when we see the way they impact, especially the small holding farmers. And that really is where we are looking at it. We're also looking at, of course, bringing in automation in terms of your food preservations, in terms of food processing, and of course, looking at post-harvest losses as we move on.